Hello guys, welcome once again to the Djourneytv. I want to ask, how are you all doing? We know the presidential election just happened on Saturday, and so many of us are not happy with the results, and this gist I'm bringing to you is part of all that happened. So just sit back, relax and enjoy. So this is coming from Pastor or Evangelist INEC. You need to hear what he has to say. He's actually sending a warning to the INEC. So let's hear him out. Let's hear what he has to say.
All these abnormalities cited, the people of Nigeria overwhelmingly expressed their choice of leadership through their vote everywhere, voting against even so-called aspirants and winning them in their own grounds, in their polling units, winning them in their territories, in their so-called states. The people spoke through their vote. This is my counsel to INEC. INEC, be strongly advised to do the right thing and do it on time. Issues of inability to upload results on server, failure of results upload from beavers machines, delay in the arrival of results, especially from the northern parts of this country, is raising suspicion. Every attempt at scuttling the will of the people or frustrating the zeal of the youth will only produce unimaginable consequences.
And that was a message to the INEC. This is the first time in the history of election in Nigeria whereby so many youths, so many young people, even older people will get their PVC. For the first time, we understood the fact that our vote counts. Like every vote counts, and so many people came out. I have been voting, and this is not my first time. This should be my third time of me voting for the presidential election. But this time around, it was different. This time around, I stood under the sun, waited for them to count the result. And while they were doing the collation, we had to wait. We waited. I stood under the sun. It was a very stressful day, I tell you. And I thought at this point we'll be celebrating as young youths, hoping that the country is going to get better. But at this point, it's not getting any better. With all we can see online is that INEC has actually worked with the ruling party, and they have changed all the results. Coming from Rivers State, we saw what happened and what was trending online about the threat of lives, and how they manipulated the results. The results were manipulated, and that is that. But the question is this: with the message this pastor has just sent to INEC, what do you think is going to happen next? Because we are getting reports right now that there is a protest going on. It is already happening in 2 states in Nigeria, and this is just the beginning. These are still peaceful protests. Are we going to see another EndSARS? Because according to him, he said unimaginable consequences, and I tell you, that is a very big language. So it means so many things. You remember before the election that there was scarcity of naira, and they said they didn't want vote buying and the rest. So at that point, we trusted the system, and they said we were going to use beavers to upload every result. So why are they now collating manually? Why are they collecting these results? You need to see some of the results online. Even WAEC could not collect a sheet like that, I tell you. So why is INEC closing its eyes to these results? That is the question I want to ask. But from the spiritual point of view and what these prophets are saying, well, we don't know what is going to happen, because right now in Lagos State there are so many military personnel on the road. Heavy tanks are everywhere, I tell you. I think they are expecting a protest. We do not know what's going to happen, but let's all stay safe. That is a message from Pastor INEC. And also we got another message from the evangelist Fumilayo, known as Mommy G.O. This message is very strong. For the first time, she is supporting who the youths are supporting. And she sent a message. She said, Peter Obi will win the election if rapture does not take place before tomorrow. So rapture did not take place and the election went through. That's the first part of it. So we are expecting Peter Obi to win the election. And he said, and she also said, if they rig the election, Lucifer and its agents will have full ground in Nigeria. Lucifer loves Nigeria. Beware. So at this point, I would say Mommy G.O. and this pastor are actually saying the same thing. And do not forget, Prophet Tibetan once prophesied. He once said that he saw a vision that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu would be crowned the winner of the 2023 election. He said it at some point, but he said they need to be a proper management of every activity during the election, and the agents have failed. He said there will be chaos if the election is not properly managed, and at this point it is not properly managed. So, and he also said that this election might be inconclusive. So he said if people are not properly managed, like the election does not go well and people are not happy about it, there could be chaos. So these three prophets are saying the same thing, that there could be chaos in Nigeria. What do you think? What do you think? It is people are actually very, very angry right now. If you go on Twitter, on Instagram, people are not happy. People are not happy with the outcome of this result. The outcome of this election. People are not happy at all. And also, the former president of Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo, has sent a message to the president that he's not happy with all that happened during the election. The election was rigged, and the president should cancel this 2023 election that just held on Saturday. And also, so many other parties has actually pulled out of the situation room in Abuja. They have called for the cancellation of the election, that it was not properly managed by INEC. Foreign bodies that came to check, or they were around during the election just to see how it goes, they have all gone back and they are all disappointed that this is the worst election that has ever held in Nigeria. So what do you think about this gist? What do you think is going to happen next, since so many people are not happy? Are we going to have another EndSARS protest? What is going to happen? Because so many people are scared. If you go out right now, the roads are dry, people are indoors, people have gotten food that they will eat, because we do not know what is going to happen at the end of the day. Because in so many polling units, thugs attacked people, and INEC has said nothing about this, and people are really, really angry. So what do you think about this gist? Please leave a comment on the comment section. Like this video if you have not liked, and also do share with a friend. Remember, you can now hit us on Twitter at the Djourneytv. Thank you guys for staying tuned, and bye for now.